Hello and welcome to Elite Geospatial and welcome to the month of May. Today we'll be looking at domain again, but this time around we'll be looking at it from a dynamics of other things which you will understand as you follow on this video. So we're going to look at how to create domain. Now, first and foremost, when creating domain, you can create domain on anything, but when creating domain, specifically stick to creating your domain on geodatabase. All right, so we're going to learn how to create that. Just follow me because this is not the I've done creating of domain before. I've added domain field to some of our data before, but today we're going to do a scratch. That's we're starting from beginning because there is a point to where I'm heading to with this. All right, so just follow me. So we're going to go to our catalog, and then I created a folder for sensors. So I'm just going to, let's say we want to have a sensors kind of, all right. So we're just going to go to new and we're going to create a file geodatabase. So on this file geodatabase, we're going to name it sensors as well. Just rename it. So we'll just say sensors. So, all right. Now we will right click here and we're going to go to properties, and then we're going to go to domain straight up. All right, so under these properties, under the property, you're not going to go to general, but you're going to go to domain straight because the domains are always created right under the uh, geodatabase. All right, so we're going to have maybe like family name. Maybe let's say we want to have a census whereby we're going to use the family, then we'll be able to determine the population size of that place. So if we have each family, like family name now, for example, maybe for example, my own is Shamaki. Now, all the Ukwen Kasare family will be grouped. So anywhere they found, just something like that. Just want to paint a scenario or something. All right. So family name, and we'll just say maybe we just say to describe maybe those who belong to that family or something. All right, those from each family tree. All right, so we're since it's going to be a name, we're going to have it under what now? I'm going to have it under, let's use text. So if we use text, it becomes a coded domain, right? So from the field type, once you change it, it becomes, all right. So the code name now is going to be what? So the family names that are available maybe in a village, let's say, so we'll just put A, B, C, D, and then description will be, the code will be A, or better still, let's just write everything. So let's say Shamaki, Okwen Kasari. Let us list some names, all right? What name can I remember? Let's say Victor. Let's say Rimam. So we can repeat whatever we've written here. Just to, this is supposed to be code, but at the end we just repeat them. Nothing really spoil. Just repeat them here. So we have this for as maybe a name in the layout or anything, because most of the times, ideally, when you have a good layout, cadastral layout, then you should have a number of occupants in that place. So they are occupied by families, by family, and all of that. So this, I'm just trying to paint a scenario anyway. So you click on OK. So once that is done, we'll go back. So we right click and then we go to new, and then future data set. So we create it as what? Census again. Let's leave it as census, and maybe let's put the name of the place we're doing this census from. You can have a whole thing, and then I'm just trying to paint a picture. So this is the village, my own village, for example. We're going to paint. We're going to have a census of this place. So I have a future data set. So it's in zone 32. So all of that. So next we're going to be creating future class now under this. So right click, go to new, and then we'll go to future class. So this will be what? Family name. Family underscore, not dash. So use shift and dash, then you put family name. Alright. So we're going to use it maybe as a point or as a polygon, wherever we can find the family to digitize and all of that. That. So let's just use maybe a polygon, maybe the house and all of that. Okay. Or we can use a point just to illustrate where they are. So let's use point. Alright, point feature, and then we go. So here now, let's just, but this is not supposed to be family name anyway. This, let's still use it as census. Okay, and then let's leave it as polygon, so that we'll just use like the boundary of that axis and all of that. So we click on finish. Alright, I wanted it to be polygon. So let's remove this. New, future class. I wanted it to be polygon. I don't know how I chose. So let's use census of that community. You can just put the name, maybe name of the community, not the family, and then we finish. Right? Now we will come here, right click on this and go to properties. Then we'll go to new, create a new new field, and this new field we say it is family underscore name, right? So are we using text? Yes, let's use text. So we have a domain now. See where this come now. We have a domain here, and then the domain say family. Alright, so now we just click on OK. Now once we click on OK, you will see that, so when we start this editing, you see under the family name, let's make this bigger. Under the family name that we have names of family to choose from, right? So we have names of family to choose from. We have the Shamaki family, so the name will be whoever name but the Shamaki family and all of that. So if you choose Shamaki family now here's the next thing I want to do. We'll come back here, so let's stop this. Yes, so let's come back here, and then we right click on the geodatabase, go to properties, and then still on domain we now say family count. So the first one is supposed to be family count. So we're doing the census by family by family count. So how many are there in each of this family? The whole family tree, that is the entire extended family. Alright. It's not like we're not looking at the nuclear family, but we're looking at the extended family, or let's even look at it from the nuclear family. So the family count now. So how many people are in that? How many people are from that family? Each family, right? Alright, so this one now is a count. So we're going to, anything we select, whether it's an integer or it will be whether it's float or it's going to be coded domain. Alright, so on the description we have 5. So the description, sorry, I put float. It's range now, yeah. Though we bold that range, alright? So we just have why is this organ not changing? Yeah, now we have range. This organ is not changing now. Sorry, my bad. This is not. This is still going to be a text, so that's going to still be coded. Sorry, I forgot. So, and now we're looking at a community. Now, the extent of the community, they have at least, let's say, plus or minus. My community has plus or minus 5 to 10,000 people. All right. So now we're looking at per family, how many could they have? And we're not looking the family head, that's not the nuclear family, but let's say we're looking at the entire extended family as a family name, like the great grandfather of that house or something like that. All right. So we're looking at, let's say this family has, like my family, I believe, oh, so no mine. So I believe we have up to 100, 200, 500, 500, 1,000, which I don't think that's possible, but we're just trying to make, 50. Let's have 50 as well. Let's have 10 as well. Okay. Let's have 22. Okay, so basically this is it. And then we come up here again and we have, let's say we want to have, what again can we use? Okay. Let's say, how many farmlands do they have? In these their numbers, all right? Farmland. I'm just trying to create up something so that I believe this will give you an insight, all right? Let's just say farm. And we still leave it under text. And then we say some have 2, some have 500 pieces of land. Five, we have big population, right? So some have 1,000, meaning each member of the family has a piece of land. So that means they have 1,000. And we have 400, 400. We have 100, 200, 300. Okay, so what else do we have? We can say nuclear family, just something to like nuclear family to connect all of them together. So we do have another name like nuclear family, you know. I'm just trying to the call is not call. I'm just trying to beat time so that I don't run. So let's say nuclear family, nuclear, right? Something like this. If it's not correct, just know. I'm just trying to refer to the smallest unit of the family, right? So go back to text, and then here we just put maybe Rimamire, Iri, Atom, Grace, Free, you know, Happy, Sarah. All right. So basically, when you choose from the family name, now let's say the family name is Queen Kasara. Now the nuclear family can be any of these, or just I'm just trying to create an illustration. Now when we have that, we click on apply. It's empty. The name of the new. Oh, okay. Sorry, I understand. Calm down now. Shit. It's like we are going to start again, but I don't know. Okay, I think this nuclear. Let's just put nuclear. I think that was what's called system, but I don't know. I just hope it is this so that I don't. Okay, it's just this one, the nuclear now. Maybe because of the description. So I'm just going to put small name. Let's hope that it's not something. Let's check. Let's hope that it's the name of the new entry in the code is empty domain. Okay, nuclear. So nuclear. How is it empty? Again. Sorry. Maybe it's this. Empty kwa. Empty kuma. I think these first two are done, but I don't know why. Okay. Let's hope that I don't, maybe because of the little mistake I made there. So now we'll go back to our attributes now, right? You see nothing is showing, all right? So we'll just have to start creating. You remember the domain is what we created there. So we created domain for what? Family count, all right? So we have a future class for family count. I'm not going to put any space between them. So it's still going to be a text. Then the domain, now we're going to have family count. Then we'll create another one. Create another one for the other one. So we have, what did we create? We created nuclear, isn't it? We created nuclear. So we'll leave it as nuclear only. So it's still going to be a text. Then we'll change this domain to nuclear. Then we have another one called farmland. That's the number of farmland each family has. Just to have a database of them, I think something like that. So we know. And so we have farmlands. All right. So now, when we start this editing, okay, start editor, and then let me shrink this so that we see what we're doing. Or let's make it bigger like this so that we see what we're doing together. We come under farmland, you see the numbers of farmlands, nuclear family, choose free, family count. Now this is the general family count, not the nuclear. Now we can have another one for the nuclear family count, something like that, So I'm just creating something, not that just creating it randomly so that you get what I am trying to explain. So when you put the next this thing, you now get all of that. So by the time you have this, you have how many domains now? How many domains have been created? Let's save it. So how many domains did we create? We have multiple domains created here. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. We've created all of these domains are under the coded value domain. All right, so this is how to create a domain. Now, the next video, I will show you how you can actually have how to identify fields with domains in a geodatabase. All right, so stay tuned for the next video. This is the very reason why I created this, because we've done something like creating of domains in the previous video. But because of this, stay tuned and see how I will show you the tools you're going to use to identify domains in a geodatabase. So don't go anywhere, stick around and get that video, and I will see you in the next. But don't forget to like, share, comment, and don't forget to also subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.